Alright, well, let's get this started. I'll be doing a shorter... Great. Oops, and I already died. It's okay, that was bound to happen at some point. I'm gonna purposely die here to go ahead and reset. Since we're stuck on World 1-1. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and grab... it happened again. Gonna go ahead and purposely die here again to reset. Alright, oh wait, I'm purposely dying. There we go. Hey, Alias. Nice to see you. Alright, there we go. So now, we're going to try to get a power-up since we're stuck back at World 1. And if we don't, I guess it's not the end of the world, but, there we go. Abusing the physics of Super Mario Bros. How are you, Alias? Oh, hey, Joel. Ah, shoot. That's okay. There's another power-up before the end of the stage. They were extremely generous with power-ups in this first stage. I mean, go figure. They want you to use it and have plenty of chances. That being said, on the path we take to get to World 8, there will be another 2 power-ups. Let me just jump to this one and then... I'm good, only here for a little bit. That's alright. I won't be streaming that long. It's going to be a shorter stream today. Probably only till... only for like an hour or an hour and a half. As opposed to my usual 3 hours. Just because I have stuff to do, but I do have a small window where I can actually stream. Okay, Joel, then you'll probably be here for the whole thing. I mean, yeah, I don't plan to stream more than like an hour and a half, so there's a power up here that we could have gotten if we had lost ours. Did either of you go back and watch the random Flash game stream? That shouldn't have gotten taken down. In fact, I can guarantee you it didn't get taken down. Because there was no music for it to be taken down. There we go. There we go. The games were definitely interesting. I finish off Cat Mario at the end. I need to go through actually and comment on that stream and do the timestamps. It can be difficult to keep the power up here, but even if we lose it, it's okay. The next stage has 2 power-ups for us. And with the next stage, we're off to World 8, so... Oh, okay. Ooh. Ah, shoot, okay. So yeah, we lost power up there, but that's alright. Just up the steps we go. There we go. Oops. Okay. Even if I wanted to stream the full time today, I actually couldn't. I have stuff that's like taking place at 2:30 my time. Actually, I need to be somewhere 2:30 my time, and I need to do something before then, so you know, my usual time would go to 3 o'clock. Doesn't really work. Alright. That was a good jump opportunity, but whatever. Yeah, we don't question it. Ooh. Ah, shoot. There we go. Ah, shoot. Alright, off to World 8 we go. Feels... Yeah, I mean... And I don't know if that was the point or not, but yeah, I can definitely see that, Joel. Stupid Koopas. Everything becomes easier with fire. Piranha plant? Pfft, no problem. Fire. No. Ah, never mind. So, you may have noticed I didn't stream last night. I meant to send out an announcement, but I was at a Deadpool double feature. So they did Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2. So I was like one of the first people... I was in the group of the first people of that theater to see the movie. And in fact, barring like the premiere, you know, the red carpet premiere and things like that, you know, like obviously movie theaters get the film in earlier. And so, like, the staff gets things... But, like, barring special early showings and things like that, like, I was one of the first people ever to see Deadpool 2, so that's pretty cool, in my opinion. Wait, there's a one up there we want to get. Okay. Now it's an escort mission. There we go. Ah! Unless it's Super Mario Land. Hello, everyone. I forgot there was a stream today. It's a good surprise. I'm glad you. I'm glad that you think that way. I'm glad you enjoy it. Okay, cool. I thought I was gonna land there in front of the Spiny, and then it's basically just RNG whether you die or not. Ah. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, which, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it threw my stream schedule off track. Okay, well, Lakitu isn't a problem after this section here. So, he just disappears for us. So, you know, nice guy. Oh, jeez! Ah! Son of a nutcracker. That was good for a moment there. Yes, this is being played on a Nintendo Entertainment System. I mean, to be fair, there are other methods I could use to play it. Not that I don't prefer emulator in this case, because of several reasons, but like there are also just other consoles that have it. It was nice until, I don't know, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, I guess it was nice until I, like, really thought about it, and because of my streaming schedule. I guess it was really just nice until I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I don't really have time for like a full stream today. There we go. Oh, that's BS. That's BS. What was your motivation for streaming video games? You know, Joel, I got a capture card. Like that's that's it. Also, it's one of those things where like when I recorded videos, because I actually did videos before I did streaming. When I did videos, like the videos would be like 20-minute chunks, and the problem is once you start a game series, like it's because I was like I would go ahead and basically record series and release series. I wouldn't really do like multiple games, so like it was very easy to get burned out. But the nice thing about a stream is that like while you have a schedule, if you get like burned out on a game, you can always remove it from the schedule and trade it with something else. And it's 3 hours that you have to play it, sure, but like the game Alias. Ah, shoot. The game Alias, I mean, it's not a great game. It's also not a terrible game. I've played worse. But you know, like that's 3 hours. I played it. I got a good sense of what it was. You know, don't think I'll play it again. So like that's the end of that. So I can drop a game pretty much whenever I want, which is really nice. Because it means if I do get burned out on something, you know, I don't have to really worry about it. I don't have to force myself to play it day after day and record a whole series finishing the game. But then also it's sharing games I love and games I want to play with viewers. I mean, you know, and being able to provide a positive community and experience for viewers. Like, all that, I know that was a bit of a rambling sort of thing, but all that is really just what motivated me to stream video games. And what keeps motivating me. There we go. And also the fact that I love video games. Alright, we're going into 8-3 with 4 lives. Oh, jeez! Ah, shoot, I had that. Alright, well now we should just be able to fly by and it should be the same pattern. Nope, it's a different pattern. So, fun fact, speedrunners have a certain technique they can do to actually manipulate the Hammer Bros positioning. I don't do that, and I don't have that. So for me, I have to just kind of go for it and hope it lines up, which is what speedrunners used to do for this game. Before they discovered a way to manipulate that. But the manipulation they do is still crazy to the point where, like, if they don't do it exactly the way they need to, it'll screw up and be off. And it's actually an RNG thing, basically. You can start from 8-1 because if you go to if you're on the start menu and you go ahead and hold down the A button and press start, you'll start at the world you died on. The first level of the world you died on. So so like if you're on world 6 and you die, you don't get to go back. Like if you're on 6-3, you don't get to go back to 6-3, but you do get to go back to 6-1 instead of 1-1. I don't know when that was discovered. I don't even know how I found out about it. But I do know that I found out about it, and I imagine most children, when they played this, you know, back when the NES was released, or people in general, like, you know, they had to get through all 8 worlds consecutively. You know, they died back to stage 1. Back to 1-1. Oh, that was BS. What's your opinion of the ridiculously popular game Fortnite? You know, I cannot really have an opinion. To have an opinion, you need to know the facts, and frankly, I haven't seen any game... I've seen like 3 seconds of gameplay of it, which is not enough to judge the game. It's not enough to really get facts about the game. I can have a bias or an attitude, but I can't have an opinion. But if you're just asking my general thoughts, or you can have a belief or a bias, but not an opinion. If you're just asking my general thoughts, I mean, I kind of get why Fortnite is so popular, but also I don't quite understand it. It is ridiculously popular. I like the art style. And that's about all I can really say for the game. As far as, do I think it should be that popular? I mean, look, there are some weird things that got popular. A great example being PPAP, Pen, Pineapple, Apple, Pen. You know, that got popular, and it's catchy, and it's weird, but I don't know really why it got popular in the first place. I guess that's just, you know, the simple explanation is that's YouTube. Now, YouTube strives for these weird, crazy things. Well, no, I'm not mad about it either. The thing is, it's just kind of this big question mark for me. I haven't seen gameplay of it. The one thing I can say, because I do know this about the game, you have to pay for the single-player experience, but the multiplayer is free? I mean, that doesn't really make sense to me. I wouldn't say I'm mad about it, but I'm also not exactly happy about it either. So I would say, like, that's my one thought on the game, is like they make you pay for the single player experience, and I'm not happy about that. Which is probably why I would never play Fortnite. I don't want to play with a bunch of strangers. And I don't have friends that have an Xbox to play it with, so... Or that play the game. So, I mean... I would be playing with a bunch of strangers. And I think that's one of the worst ways to experience a multiplayer game. Like, I mean, imagine if you were playing Mario Party. And Mario Party, like... They had online capabilities, and all of a sudden it's like you get paired up with complete strangers. It's like, no, that's not the best way to experience the game. I'm not saying it can't be fun. I'm not saying you can't get a good group of people that work together. Oh, jeez. I didn't mean to do that. I'm saying it's going to be really rare when it happens. And you're going to have more fun playing with friends. Just my thoughts. So for me, like, if I were to play it, it would be for the single player experience, which I'd have to pay for. Which would make me mad. You wouldn't like me when I'm mad. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry. No! Jump back! I don't even know how I managed to pull that off. Oh, he went all the way down. I was going to run under the bottom. No. Go, 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 go! Oh, jeez. Ah! I played Mario Party 4 against the AI, and it's better to play... Exactly. But now, instead of it just being the AI, imagine it was like all random strangers. I think you can have 4 players in Mario Party. Like, imagine it's you and 3 strangers. And the 3 strangers are all just random people thrown together. And it's like that's not a fun way to play a game. Now, there are exceptions to this. For example, Cards Against Humanity is fun with strangers. It is. The catch is, even when it's fun with strangers, it's still More fun with friends. I can speak from personal experience. I've played Cards Against Humanity with friends. I've played it with strangers. It's more fun with friends. The only problem you run into with friends in Cards Against Humanity, and why it's better if it's a group of complete strangers, is that if you're friends and you know someone is close to winning, you'll try to think like they do and pick their... Well, my group of friends does this a lot. Like, they'll try to purposely not pick someone's answer because they think they know the person, and then it kind of ruins the point. It's like there's a reason you gather the cards up and shuffle them. There's also a reason why the 2-card system for answers was stupid. Because there's no easy way to shuffle 2 cards from people. 1 card from everyone, you gather it up, you shuffle. 2 cards that can get mixed around. You can do it in an online setting. Because there, they just shuffle around the groups of cards. But... Nope. Oh. Hey, keyboard SRL. Sure. Just keep in mind the rules of the chat. And yeah, as long as it's within the rules of the chat, you're fine. I mean, I generally advise against it. Seeing as how, like, YouTube itself usually takes that down. Or, like, because I have it set to hold spam comments, so it'll probably get taken down. But even if it didn't, I mean, yeah, what is this cool thing? Every time I hear Mario get a coin, I think of Dorkly. What? Wait. That was, Keyboard SRL just subscribed. Hey, thank you. Keyboard, if you like what you see here and you want to see that, and, hit that sub button and maybe go ahead and hit that bell right next to it. And you'll be notified whenever I stream. In addition, if you wish to talk to others like yourself who enjoy the streams and come here every so often, you can go ahead and join the Discord. It should be in the description of the video. Well, I'd say no, don't self-advertise. I think that's in the description. Yeah, Joel, I'm sorry. I meant to call that out the other night, but my subscription thing was down, so I saw it after the stream. I meant to call you out on Discord because of that. Sorry, but yes, thank you, Joel, for subscribing. No. I mean, look, I get that. I really do. But at the same time, it's still something from your channel, and it's still considered self-advertising. So... so that's a no-go. Also, I mean, okay, I just watched it. What? Well, yeah, no, there's a link to Google Docs that's there. And those are the rules. Like, also, I mean, look, yeah, that's cool and all, but that's also a task, so... I mean... Like, good for you, you program in the exact movements on a computer emulator. Like, okay, that's been done before by actual players. Oh, it's not task. Okay, well, regardless, that's still, like... It's still something that was discovered, period, by players. Like, they already... The speedrunners specifically know about that. It's not a... I've seen it before. It says no movie... What says no? Oh, the... Okay. What's so important about it saying no movie? But still, like, I've seen that before. It's not really that impressive. Actually, you want to see something impressive. Something impressive is to watch some guy that... Whoa, that was weird. I like pressed the button to jump and it only did like a half jump there. But something impressive is to go watch... Someone did a Super Mario Bros. Lowest score possible run. So they didn't kill any enemies, didn't collect any coins or power-ups. I mean, like... And they always grabbed the flag at the last possible second. Joel, if you're asking me, I do a little bit of speedrunning. Not of this game. Not of this, gosh no. This game has some insane moves and glitches you have to do. I'm not... Okay, so, gonna rant here. I'm gonna do like a quick mini rant here. So, I do not like speedruns that use a lot of glitches, and I think they should be separated into separate categories. Because the thing is, like, if you look at a speedrun that's all skill, then you know, as someone who's watching this and may look up to it, and I really like speedrunning, and I kind of do look up to some of these speedruns because they're so amazing, then if it's all skill, if there's no glitches, then you can look at that and say, wow, I feel like with practice and precise movement, I could do this. And the precise movement comes from practice. So really, it's like, with practice, I could do this. But when it's filled with glitches, like Super Mario Bros. Is, I mean, it's one of these things where you look at it and it's like, these are crazy, ridiculous glitches. It's not even the basic glitches. Like, I did the fake flippers glitch for... Link to the Past. That's a reasonable glitch in terms of just doing it and pulling it off. But I mean, it's one of these things where, like this game, actually, going back to this game, has a ridiculous set of glitches that you need to pull off to come anywhere near a world record, or really anywhere in the top X number of players. And yeah, you could say, well, that takes practice too, but the thing is, at this point, the run is based on glitches. It's not even a thing of skill anymore, really, except just getting through the stages quickly and knowing the quickest route. Yes, I like GDQ as well. I agree. Okay. Oh, jeez. I didn't expect to make that. What? Oh my gosh, that was some bull right there. That was some bull right there. I can't even explain that. It's like I collided with two hitboxes, and even though it should kill it, like, because it's two hitboxes, I'm technically hitting one, which puts me in a vulnerable state. Because if you didn't know, when you hit a hitbox that doesn't kill you, you're kind of put in a vulnerable state. Where, like, you can still die. But more importantly, like, if Mario is coming down in his arc, then you'll kill anything in your path. The catch is, when you hit something, it basically resets Mario's positioning. So, even if you were counted as going down in your arc, it basically counts you as on the ground till you hit the ground. Which means going down doesn't matter, which means you'd also be considered below the bullet, which means you would die. Or below the Koopa, or whatever you hit second. Ah! This mushroom is trolling me. Actually, I've been considering... I've considered several speedruns. But I've only attempted one... Well, I've attempted several speedruns off-screen, but on-screen, I've only attempted one. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take a game over here. Yo, Keyboard, you still here? Well, there goes the 1-up I just got. I'm gonna guess he's not. The first time I actually cleared this game, it took me forever to get past World 8. I mean, I must have attempted World 8 40 times, 50 times. Maybe more. Maybe it was up into triple digits. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I do know if glitches get bad enough in speedruns, they actually create, like, no major glitches. Or, like, glitchless as categories. But, I mean, that's only if it gets really bad. Like, Ocarina of Time has the wrong warp, which basically lets you warp to the end of the game as Kid Link. Like, after defeating the first boss or something. And at that point, like, I know the world record at one point was like 17 minutes. And that's just ridiculous. The worst part about World 8 is, about any world really, is that you have to restart the entire thing if you die. Ah! If you could kill off an overrated video game franchise, which one would you kill? I'd definitely kill off Call of Duty. They don't do anything new to any installment. I mean, Call of Duty is like the major first-person shooter. At this point, you, like... I mean, look, I don't like first-person shooter games, but I'm also willing to let people who enjoy first-person shooters have it. Just to make things simple, I'm going to say you need at least 2 games to be considered a franchise. An overrated franchise. Yeah, but I mean, look, it makes them happy and it's the main FPS game. Like, I guess there's also Battlefield, but no one really plays that except to say, like, except to look at it and be like, oh yeah, Call of Duty's better. So I'm willing to let FPS people have their Call of Duty. Like, I don't know of a bunch of overrated game franchises. I don't know. Maybe Smash Bros. I'm tired of hearing about it. I think the first one is okay. Actually, I think the first one's pretty good. The second one's okay. I love Brawl, and I hate the fourth one. But overall, like, people are like, oh my god, it's this great series that's there. It's like, okay, but it's like the fighting games that came before it, but with Nintendo characters. It's so overrated, and frankly, I'm tired of them adding in a few new characters and a few new stages and maybe changing up some of the background stats that you can't even see until you play them, and may not ever see, period, because you may not play all the characters, and calling it a new game. I just hate Smash 4 because of just how different it feels from Brawl. Like, I mean, it just feels like they changed everything. And look, I'm not saying I have a problem with changing looks and things like that, but the menus and like the character select screen and stages all look relatively the same, just with maybe upgraded graphics. So then why are the behind the scenes stuff that, like, it feels like they did all the changes behind the scenes instead of out in the opens where you can actually see them. Let me think. Oh, jeez. Oh wait, did I fly past the mushroom? No, I didn't. Okay, I got the mushroom. Let me think. Let me see. You know what? You know what? I got it. Mega Man X. That's how you do a game sequel. By which I mean Mega Man X is a sequel to 6, technically. I know it's a spin-off series, kinda, sort of, technically, but I'm going to count it as a sequel and say that's how you do a sequel, because it came out after Mega Man 6, and, like, that was great. Mega Man X is how you do a game sequel in the sense that it looks completely different, but it feels the same, and it still looks like similar enough that you know it's a Mega Man game. The only way you know that new Super Smash Bros. Is a Super Smash Bros. Game is the general look, where it looks like they just copy and paste the menus between games. But, like, the changes are all behind the scenes. Whereas with Mega Man X, they did a total makeover of the game series, basically. And as such, they made a game that is both different and the same. It feels and looks like it feels and plays like a Mega Man game, but it also is its own thing. Oh, well, that's just some bull right there. Oh, that was risky. That was super risky. No! No! Ah! They changed the pattern. No! It's over. It's all over. I was there. And it died. I was there. Super Mario Bros. 3 is another great example of how you do a sequel. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I will just take that one up and run along here. Oops. What about overrated movie franchises? I think the Alvin and the Chipmunks series should die. The first was okay and the sequel stayed terrible. I thought the first one was actually pretty good. The second one was terrible. The second one was bad. The third one was terrible. I can't speak to the fourth one. Road Chip? The Road Chip? Yeah. Naming wise, they got worse. Way worse as they go along. It's like Alvin and the Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel, Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipwrecked, then Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Road Chip. Overrated movie franchises. I am having trouble thinking of overrated movie franchises. Yeah, I mean, that's fair, but I also try not to judge movies until I've actually seen them, regardless of how bad they are. Or, like, how bad they're reviewed, I guess, because I can't speak to how bad they actually are. Ah! It's okay, we've got regenerated one-ups here. But, yeah, I mean... overrated movie franchises. Like, it's easier to ask to erase one movie or game or whatever, but to erase an entire franchise? I don't know. You know what? As much as I loved it, and as much as I loved how well they did book-to-movie translation, probably the Harry Potter franchise, just because it spawned all these stupid movies to do part 1, part 2, I think. Or was that Twilight? Might have been Twilight. Now that I think about it, it might be Twilight. You know, does it have to be overrated? Like, can I just erase a series from ever existing? Because, 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the movies. I don't need to. If you go to see the movies, you have 2 valid excuses. Actually, really 1 valid excuse. But, really, your 2 valid excuses are... my girlfriend dragged me along to this. Girlfriend/wife dragged me along to this. Or I guess hang on, 3. I'll accept 3 valid excuses. One is that my girlfriend/wife dragged me along to this. 2 is if you're like a middle-aged mom, particularly single mom, like you know. You're a single mom of kids, like, just wanted to get away from the kids. And then 3, the third exception is, I can't watch porn in front of my wife/girlfriend, so I go to see this in hopes that something will happen. If you are in the latter category, that's pushing it. You know, you probably shouldn't. I've heard that they're not even really that sexed up, but oh, I forgot about Hammer Bros. No! As far as Terminator and Pirates of the Caribbean, I'm willing to let slide because honestly, there are still some enjoyable things in the more recent movies. And I thought this previous movie wasn't that bad. I thought it had some bad things in it, but I did not think it was that bad. Jump to freedom. And I mean, the third and fourth one are bad, but the second one is not that bad. Just wasn't as good as the first one. Wait, is it coming back? Nope. Ah! Stupid hammer, bro. I wouldn't say the second was very good. The first is really good. The second is pretty good. And then after that, it's just trash all the way. Actually, third and fourth were terrible, and then the fifth one was it was okay. It was decent. I'm gonna die again. I was born here, you know. You're gonna die here, you know. Oh, jeez, I forgot about the hammer. Oh no. Okay, well, that was not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, it actually got him. What? Ah! I walked into him! As far as Terminator, the first one is great. The second one... the first one... Wait, what? Oh, I hit the jump button from the start. The first one is good. The second one is great. The third one is, like, bad, but it's got its cheesy moments. Salvation was actually a surprisingly good film. I don't think it was good or great. I think it's actually better than the first Terminator. But that's because the first Terminator is slow and bulky at points. Oops. And then I thought Genesis was actually really good. I liked Genesis. I wouldn't say it's Terminator 2, but again, I think it's better than Terminator, the Terminator. Ah! I pressed it to jump. I pressed it to jump. Oh! No, he clearly said to play, which as we all know, to play means to bluff. So he was probably playing cards or something. Death, come and take me away. Come here. Come on, Buzzy Beetle. Kill me. I'm ready for it. Come on. There we go. I just need to restart this run. Alright, let's go. Oh, so, erasing one movie franchise, one overrated movie franchise, I don't know. Give me a second, I'll answer that, hang on. Let me see, just give me a sec here. Oops. Deathly Hallows. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'll erase Harry Potter. It spawned all these part 1, part 2 bull, stupid, unneeded sequels. I mean, Harry Potter is the reason we have 3 Hobbit movies. Harry Potter is the reason we have we got Mockingjay Part 1 and Part 2, which, to be fair, actually wasn't bad. I enjoyed both Mockingjay Part 1 and Part 2, but there was no... Actually, I enjoyed Part 2, but there was no need to make it a two-part movie. Because as I said in some stream, Mockingjay Part 1 is all set up with no payoff, and Mockingjay Part 2 is all payoff with no setup. So... I mean... So yeah, I'll erase Harry Potter. I think they should stop making Men in Black movies. The sequels weren't as good as the original, and they're never going to top the first. And they're announcing a remake, and there's rumors about Men in Black 4. Yeah, okay, so here's my thought on it. There's one Men in Black movie I actually want to see, and it doesn't have anything to do with, like, Tommy Lee Jones or Will Smith. Basically, like, everyone you know from the series that's there, it's gone. It's just about the Men in Black. And the basic idea is, like, what if there's this group within the Men in Black that are, like, going and wiping out members' memories? For whatever reason. I think at the time I said, like, they're old, and so the basically rogue group that's there, the traitor group that's there are, like, wiping out their memories so they can go live with their families and forget it. So it's like a kind of moral gray area. And so, you know, of course, the Men in Black are like, well, this isn't the way to do it. Look, I get what you're doing. I get why you're doing it, but that's not the way to handle these things. And so, like, you get these moments of, like, they see themselves as the good guys. And it's by no means fully fleshed out, but this is also just a random thought I had, like a random story I had in mind. But, like, that's the one Men in Black I'd actually want to see. Other than that, it's just going to be, like, worse and worse sequels. Meanwhile, they should make a... Meanwhile, they're probably going to, and they should make a Deadpool 3. I saw Deadpool 2... Well, I saw Deadpool and Deadpool 2 last night. Both really good movies. I think 2 is better than 1, but I would like you to find me a sequel that is better than the original, except Terminator. Terminator is like the exception. You know how they say there's one exception to every rule? Terminator is the exception to the sequel is never better than the original. Twice, I might add. It's got Genesis and it's got T2. I liked Men in Black 3. Men in Black 2, it wasn't very good. I thought Men in Black 3 was the worst of the two. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hammer Bro. Oh! I could have jumped between the hammers there. Kit toast. Do-do-do-do. Hammer time. Whoa. Meanwhile, if you ask me games, like a single game or single movie to erase, I can easily answer that. Well, fairly easily. As for movies, I want to see a movie called After Earth Gone. Ugh! It's this terrible Will Smith, Jaden Smith movie. And it's just, it's so bad. Okay. Oh no! Oh, I got terrible Hammer Bros arrangements. Oh no! Oh, I'm alive! Yes! Okay. Heard about After Earth. I was close to watching that. Oh, okay. I will say this. The ending is pretty good, and overall, I think the general concept of the movie is good. But it's the fact that they did Will Smith and Jaden Smith. And I get it. I get it. Will Smith was like the producer, director, writer kind of guy. I get that. And I think he actually was. I think he was the producer, writer, director of that film. So I get it. He's like, okay, we got a father-son figure type here. All right, I got a son. Let's go ahead and do a father-son thing here. No. If it had been anyone except Will and Jaden Smith, you don't even have to have them be actual father and son. It's better. It would have been better. I also think they needed to have people who are not father and son. And make the son a bit older. For example, I mean, Andrew Garfield has pulled off a high school student. He was Peter Parker. That would be a good choice for the son. Then you just get, like, Mel Gibson in there because they have that vague resemblance, but it's not like, you know, it's not like they're twins. It's not like you can clearly see, oh yeah, they have to be father and son. But you can see the resemblance, so that would work. And we'd probably get some pretty good acting on both ends. Didn't take care of the second one. Okay, well. Nope. Oh! Oh, I made it through. Okay, hang on. I want to be careful here. I got 166 seconds and counting. I'm good. Go! 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 Yes! 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 How many lives do I have going into 8-4? Oh. 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 3 lives. Yes! Thank you, Nico. Okay. Alright. Let's not do anything risky here. I didn't like Peter Parker in The Amazing Spider-Man. This pipe? Yep. Although Spider-Man as a character in those movies was actually good. See, I liked Peter Parker in those movies. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. I actually really like I like the relationship between Gwen Stacy and Peter Parker in those movies. And I think it feels very genuine. There's another turtle we can actually bait into on-screening. We can on-screen a turtle here. Paracupa. There he is. And now this will be a clean sort of thing here. Alright. There we go. Oh, I forgot about the Cheep Cheeps. Oh! Oh my gosh! No! No! Okay, that's okay. That was 1 of 3 lives. We got to Bowser. Ugh! That's just a punch in the gut, though. I don't know. I liked Gwen and Peter in Amazing Spider-Man better than Mary Jane and Peter. It's this one? Yes, but we want to get back up on the pipe because these two are going to bounce themselves off and then we can... I actually wasn't even thinking about where I was in the level. There we go. This is Cheep Cheeps? Yeah. Oh no! Cheep Cheep got me! Alright, we've only got one more shot at this. Okay. Let's do this. Goomba room. Next is the Beetle room. With the Paracoopas there. Oops. With the Paracoopas there. We're gonna... Come on. There we are. Alright. But to be fair, I'm an Emma Stone fan, so I don't know. It might have just been kind of favoritism taking over. Go, 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 go. Okay. What's your favorite Mario Kart game? You know, to be honest, I haven't actually played that many Mario Kart games. Like, I've played 2. And of the 2, I'd say Mario Kart DS. Okay. There we go. Okay. Come on up, Putabo. Yes! No! Ah! We were at Bowser. Ah! That's just a punch to the gut. Alright. Well. Rip. Rip. What? What? I don't even know what that was. You know, it's funny the lines they take out of or change in movies, like from the trailers. And specifically, like, they've actually started going through and like editing scenes in trailers now to like fake you out. Specifically Marvel has. Like DC and other people don't really do it that often. But Marvel's been doing it a lot recently. Wii was my least favorite because of the accessibility to newcomers of the franchise. I've played exactly 3 Mario Kart games. Mario Kart DS, Super Mario Kart, and Mario Kart 8. Not Deluxe, just 8. And of the ones I've played, I really do not like... I would say I don't really care for Super Mario Kart or Mario Kart 8. I get where Super Mario Kart would be enjoyable. I actually played it and I had a decent time with it, but like... And I can see, especially if you have friends... I was playing against computers, but... especially if you have friends you're playing with, I can see it. But as for me, I just... I didn't particularly... I wasn't playing with friends. I didn't particularly care for that. And then Mario Kart 8, I just really didn't like. I feel like they're trying to go for a... I feel like they're trying to go for a mix between video game and real-world physics. And I feel like that really messes up some of the gameplay. Oh, we're good. Now both of you go down. All the way. That's it. The Wii's internet connection has been terminated, so I can't play Mario Kart Wii online. He jumped it! The son of a nutcracker jumped it! Oh, jeez! Oh, those close range hammers. Wow. I think I need to just speed through there. I don't think it's good to wait, because then you have to rely on the pattern of the Hammer Bros lining up. Okay, so here's my question for you, Joel. Top 3 games. Like, it doesn't have to be necessarily like top 3 favorite games. It just has to be top 3 of your favorite, like 3 of your favorite games. Oh, geez. Okay, we're going to take this nice and slow. There we go. There we go. 4. All right, we got... We got 4 lives going into this now. Let's not waste them. Okay. No! Did I say 4 lives? Meant we have 3 lives. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. 3 lives we can work with. Okay, there we go. See, no problemo. We're just moving along here. Okay. Yep, that was a player death. All right. Three, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Metroid Prime 1, Portal 2. Good choices. Interesting how 2 out of 3 are sequels. Not that I blame you. I mean, I've heard Super Mario Galaxy 2 is really good. And then, I mean, Portal 2 is really good. I can speak to that. Am I clear? Is that other turtle not gonna... I guess I spawned the other turtle and didn't realize it. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Ooh. Just need to get in the pipe. Okay. It's hard to make it... Well, see, and that's why I'm not saying... Like, your top 3... Like, I'm not saying your top 3 confirmed favorite. Like, these are the definite order top 3. I'm saying give me 3 of your favorite games, period. Just... Like, for me, if I were to try to do top 3, I don't know what I would say. If I had to actually put them in order. But if I can just list off 3 of my favorites, Beyond Good and Evil, Voodoo Vince, and stupid Bowser Fire. Beyond Good and Evil, Voodoo Vince, and Telltale Games The Walking Dead. Boom. Like, I'm sure there's other things. I'm not even sure that's my top 3 games of all time. Those are just 3 of my favorite games. Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, and maybe Pokemon Red. Good choices. All Nintendo titles I see. Nothing wrong with that. Nintendo's a good company. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. Fair enough. Alright, there's the second Koopa. We'll let him bounce off into lava and hit the block. Go in the pipe. Alright, Cheep Cheeps. Run! Haha. This water section is so much easier than the water levels themselves. Also, why does Bowser's Castle have a an underwater section to it? Like, are we actually going down his pipes? Is that the thing? Oh, stupid hammer hitboxes! Alright, if we do really well, we've got maybe one more run in here. Actually, I don't know. That wasn't that bad. We got... No, yeah, we got one more run. Mother of all that's holy. Take me, death. Take me away. There we go. Alright, one more run right here. Right here, right now. Well, to be fair, I purposely killed myself there. The hammer was the devastating thing. Those stupid hammer hitboxes. Like, it's hard to explain, but most of the things in this game, their hitbox is not actually their sprite. Like, what you see on screen is not actually where you can hit them. But for the hammers, like, their hitbox is actually larger than it shows. And as such, like, you can be... Basically, you can not even collide with the hammer, and you'll die. Oops. Oh. Not getting the Koopa. I have to add Baton Katos. I don't know what that is. Alright. We're just going to take this nice and easy here, folks. Yep, there we go. And into the next level. It's an RPG RPG on GameCube with cards. Oh, you know what? I think I might have actually heard of that. In like a longest speedruns ever video, I think it was mentioned. Because RPGs are already long, but then like on top of that, you know, it's like the card ones tend to be the longest. That's okay. We get the mushroom respawn. Yes, the speedrun is very long. And then, of course, you know, you add in 100% and... Whoo, boy. You're in for one, I mean, 100% speedruns of RPGs usually go for, like, these ridiculous lengths of time. And the game has one of the best soundtracks I've heard in my life. Ooh, okay. I mean, Chrono Trigger is a pretty long game, too. Like as I was saying, as I said, RPGs in general are pretty long. But I bring up Chrono Trigger because that's, like, the main RPG I can think of that I've played. Joel, neither am I. Well, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of RPGs. I would say I haven't played that many. Like, I haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games. I haven't really... Like, I haven't played a lot of the big ones. I haven't played Super Mario RPG. A lot of the big ones I haven't played. I started Chrono Trigger, and I intend sometime to stream it and actually play it through, like, in completion. But, no! 13 hours, 30 minutes for the any percent. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. 341 hours, 20 minutes, 3 seconds for 100%. And I'm betting that there's only, like, one in the 100%, like one record, right? Oh, although I have played... No. Okay. I played Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and found that fairly enjoyable. I haven't played any of the Super Mario, Paper Mario, I mean. I haven't played any of that. Like, I've missed out on... I haven't played a lot of the big RPGs. Meanwhile, I've played Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black, and I think it was Black and White 2. Like, Black 1 and then White 2. If not that, it's like... If not Black 1, White 2, it was White 1, Black 2. But it, like, flipped for whatever ones it was. I've played X. No, I played Y. Because I thought the legendary for X was stupid looking. And then I played Omega Ruby. Because, forget Alpha Sapphire. Pfft. Wow. Holy crap. They shaved off 50 hours from the previous person? I mean, look, it's impressive when someone shaves off, like, 20 minutes off a speedrun from someone else. But they shaved off 50 hours. And the amazing thing is, you have to do that all in one sitting. Like, you can't pause the game. Technically, I believe you can use the bathroom, but, like, the timer runs while you do it. But, jeez. I mean, that's roughly 15 days. That's over 2 weeks. Oh! I haven't, funny thing, I haven't actually played that many N64 games. But of the ones I have played, Mario 64. I'm getting so close to the exit. The flagpole. No, I hate the controls. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, a lot of N64 games had weird controls. Like Mario 64 has some, like, the controls took me a bit of getting used to. At least when I started trying to play. Then I switched over and started using a Wii Pro Controller, and it just made a world of difference. Oh no! Okay. See, it's funny, like, for the Wii, the Pro Controller came really in handy. For, like... For like Wii U, I mean, I bet you could probably see where someone would use the Pro Controller. And I kind of understand where people use the Switch Pro Controller over Joy-Cons, but... I mean, at the same time, I don't really understand it, because I use the Joy-Cons and they're just fine. People complain they're too small, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. He jumped it, mother... Yeah, I just took a death there. I need to run through that section and not even worry about the Koopa. Nope. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Ah! Yep, definitely a mistake. Okay, so the best way I can explain it is that the Hammer Bros, like, they have a certain predictability to the movements of the Hammer Bros themselves, but their hammer patterns are unpredictable. Like, I mean, the arc is going to be the same for the hammers, but the catch is, when you have two Hammer Bros and each one can have, like, a kind of predictable pattern. Like, okay, if there's a Hammer Bro on the bottom of the screen, let's assume both Hammer Bros are on the bottom. So there are 3 levels that are there, right? 3 levels of bricks. They have 2 choices. They can hop up. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let's assume they're on the top. If they're on the top, they can hop down 1 or hop down 2. Go all the way to the bottom. Now, the catch is you don't know which they're going to do. There's no way to know whether they're going to go down 1 or 2 until they've already done it. On top of that, both Hammer Bros can go the same distance or different distances, meaning that the first one can go down 1 and the second can go down 2. The first can go down 2 and the second can go down 1. They both can go down 1 or they both can go down 2. And on top of that, they're constantly throwing hammers, meaning their patterns are unpredictable there. See, there's a good pattern. Arrgh! 1 life. I'm dead. I'm so dead. There's no way I win this. Now with 1 life. I'm dead. Probably not, Joel. Wait, what? I heard the game over music once and then... Oh, am I getting tired of the questions? No. Because, like, this is why... I'm going to do one more run. This is why I kind of... to interact with people. Ah... Alright, I'm just going to take a game over there. I don't know why I'm jumping. I'm taking a game over. Let's try this again, shall we? Once we die here. Death, take me. Hold me tight. Alright. One more run. I meant one more run after that. After this. Do 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 do. We got a star on our hands. Fun fact, in Super Mario Bros, not Super Mario Bros, in Super Mario Maker, the star actually gives you a bit of a speed boost. So on top of, like, doing that, I don't know if it gives you a speed boost here if you're running. I'd imagine it'll instantly move you up to running speed even if you're not running. Maybe, but I don't know. I don't think it gives you a boost if you're running. Ooh, okay. There we go. Give me that mushroom. Alright, let's try and make it through this monstrosity of a section up here. And we didn't. That's okay, because there is a regenerated mushroom. See, I feel like this is supposed to go away when you reset the level. Kind of like a hidden block, but then, like, maybe it's not? I don't know. Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! Ah! Doesn't all the star power-ups speed you up? I go fast in Galaxy. Like, at a certain point, it started speeding you up, but not in the original Super Mario Bros. I think it did it as a world. But the thing is, in order to move faster, you have to generate things faster. So the screen actually has to load faster. Meaning you're putting more pressure on the system. Pressure I'm just not sure the NES could handle. And that's how you get through that section like an accidental master. Because I certainly didn't intend to do it that well. Oh, geez. Okay, wait. Oh, that is BS. I'm going to need to go in a few minutes. Okay, well, this probably won't last that much longer. So you won't be missing much. If you miss anything at all. Like, this run is what does it. Ooh, okay. Ah! I'm caught in a purgatory of sorts. Okay. There we go. We're gonna let the bullet pass. No! Arrgh! Oh yeah, I guess it's about dinner time for you, right, Joel? Because you're 5 hours ahead. No, Nico, I've been pretty busy. So I didn't. I mean, frankly, I'm cutting it close with things just by still doing this run. But, I'm gonna go till I end. One up. Dead. There we go. I have to go now. I'm going out and there will be Wi-Fi there, so I'll definitely be able to talk to you. Awesome. Well, then I will see you soon, I guess. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Alright. I need to on-screen the Koopa. Okay, we got through it. There we go. That's a sort of purgatory, because I very easily could have just collected that one up forever. Therefore, I'm technically not losing any lives by continuing to play. I guess I could have not grabbed the one up, but I need as many lives as I can going into this level. Okay, wait. No, okay, well, I think I just screwed myself. Nope, I'm good. Both of you go down. Yes! Okay, there we go. Okay. Ah! Shoot. Come on, Hammer Bros. Come on. Down. Nope. Down. One goes down. Oh, geez. I hate that hammer bro pattern. Not pattern. They're I don't even know. Oh, geez. And I'm dead. Okay, well, that ends the run. Rip the run. The run is dead. Alright, well, Nico, thank you for being here. I've got stuff to do. As I said, frankly, I already pushed it by going this long. So I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream here and go do stuff that I have to do. Yeah, no problem. I will go ahead and see you in the next stream, whenever that is. I guess Monday. I do an early stream Monday, so I'll hopefully see you then. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next stream you show up to. So, bye-bye.